3 weeks ago, I uploaded my first YouTube video on this brand new channel and it got over 7,000 views. To prove to myself that it wasn't just dumb luck, I doubled down and created a follow-up video which quickly racked up another several thousand views. You see, this is just one of many channels I've managed to blow up in the past few months. So how did I do this and how do I manage to do it so consistently? Well, in this video I'm going to give you the proven method I personally use to launch channels from absolute scratch to making it explode with your first ever upload. I'll also be revealing my #1 secret tip for instant results towards the end of the video, so make sure you stick around for that. The very first step is selecting your niche. You need to find something that has high viewer demand but low competition. In other words, you need to find something that a lot of people are looking for but not too many other creators are covering. Take your time to research different genres of content by checking Google Trends and YouTube search volumes. If you are unfamiliar with these tools, I'll leave an excellent article down in the description below. If you don't have anything in mind at all, I suggest you start with something that already interests you or want to learn more about. For me, this just happened to be making YouTube videos itself. Now, I don't want you spending days racking your brain with this step because you can find an audience for practically anything these days. Step 2, learn how to write a script. Now, this is a stage you just wouldn't want to rush. Take as much time as you need to really learn how to tell a good story. Think of it like this: if everything about your video, from the title, the thumbnail, and even the editing, all just sucked, the viewers will still keep watching if you are able to tell an incredible story. But what does a good story even mean? Well, storytelling in this context doesn't mean that you start your script with "once upon a time." Think of it as a writing style that allows you to take your viewers through a journey with you. Now, you can achieve this in several ways, but my absolute favorite is the hero's journey technique. Here's how it works. Chapter 1. An ordinary world. Introduce the hero character in their normal life. This could be the future version of you yourself. For example, portray a beginner posting their first ever science video to YouTube, hoping to follow their passion for educating. Chapter 2. The call to adventure. The hero commits to a challenging quest. Our beginner dedicates himself to posting quality content consistently over the next year with the goal of building an influential channel in his niche. He's full of excitement, which in turn makes the audience watching excited for him. Chapter 3. Encountering obstacles. Soon enough, he starts facing many obstacles. Flopped videos get no views, months pass without any subscriber growth. Self-doubt creeps into our hero's mind as to whether he'd ever catch his big break on the platform. This allows the viewers to relate to his struggle. Chapter 4. The crisis climax. The darkest moment arrives for our hero as he experiences personal tragedy to boot his failing new career. 6+ months of intense efforts feels meaningless. His initial morale and his physical health has completely deflated. At this point, the viewers anxiously hope for a breakthrough for our little hero. Chapter 5. Seizing the treasure. One day, our hero discovers the power of storytelling on YouTube. Soon after, our hero implements a compelling arc. The audience is thrilled to see a trigger of enthusiasm in our hero, and it seems that things are finally starting to take a turn to the good side. Now on to step 3, gearing up. Now, at this point, you can pick between two options. The easiest way is to use an AI-powered platform like Pictory. Pictory perfectly stitches together royalty-free footage for you while a human-sounding AI reads your script. Just take a look at this video I made completely using Pictory.
Late night booms rumbling from deep underground. Houses shaking and families frightened away. A year of unexplained disturbances in the once quiet cul-de-sac town in northern Utah. Experts are baffled, with no explanation to offer to the public.
As you could see, although it was generated by AI, the end result looks super professional, and all you had to do was upload your script and click on your mouse a few times. If you use the link in the description, you can try this tool for free. Also, make sure you use the code DEBTBUSTERS for 30% off of their premium plans. But what if you wanted more control over the editing process? If you are a complete beginner, I recommend starting with free softwares like Shotcut or iMovie. As your skills improve, upgrade to paid software like Adobe Premiere Pro and After Effects. The learning curve is steeper, but they unlock advanced animations, color grading, and more. I personally use a combination of Pictory to generate my voiceovers and stock videos, and then use Adobe After Effects to customize the editing further. By the way, if you are looking to fast-track your YouTube success, I've developed the perfect program to help you start a channel from scratch and make $10,000 within months, all without ever showing your face or recording your voice. My new course packs 40 plus hours of value-packed lessons for less than $1 a day. Sign up right now to take advantage of early bird pricing. Now back to our video with step number 4, edit your videos. With my script written and software ready, it was time to start putting together my masterpiece. The editing process is really where the magic happens, and there's a reason why I saved it for last. First, you need to create a rough storyline, mapping out how you want the script to flow scene by scene. You're going to need a lot of stock footage for your videos, so don't feel bad about spending 50% of your editing time looking for just the right videos and elements to use. Just take your time and find some unique footage that relates to what's being said in the voiceover. And please don't use this guy or this guy and this guy. Seriously, you're better than that. If you are a faceless channel, you'd also have to animate custom scenes for more important parts of your script. These don't have to be complex Pixar-level animations. Simple keyframe animations to visually break down what's being read out in the script will do just fine. Generally speaking, your audience tend to take you far more seriously this way than if you had simply read out your script over some stock videos that everyone has seen from somewhere else. Next, I use various transitions, motion graphics, text, more text, more motion graphics, even more motion graphics, and finally sound effects to bring energy and build suspense around the script. Aim for a fast, exciting pace that's just slow enough so the viewers could still follow along. This exact pace really depends on your niche and audience, but try to change something on the screen every 3 to 4 seconds to match modern attention spans. Balancing this fast attention-grabbing style of editing while still allowing emotional moments to land is a difficult art to master. You can incorporate freeze frames, zoom out effects, and emotional music to really highlight the emotion you want to evoke in your audience. It takes hours of grinding, rearranging, tweaking to get the pacing just right. But you will eventually reach that magical sweet spot where shots flow seamlessly together. Step number 5, finding the right audience. If you've ever made a YouTube video for a brand new channel, chances are one of the first things you would have done after uploading it was to make your friends and family watch it. However, what if I told you that doing this harms the potential of your video ever gaining traction on YouTube? You see, when you upload a video, the algorithm initially tests your video out with a small batch of viewers. At this point, it's trying to figure out what type of audience to put your thumbnail in front of. When you manually make people like your friends and family watch your video, all with different interests, the algorithm ultimately gets confused on what type of audience to show your video to. This is because there is no real pattern when it comes to their interest. In other words, your friends all have diverse interests, each with their own unique watch history that YouTube simply can't draw any parallels from. So next time, instead of sending the video to your disinterested friends, simply start sharing the video in relevant Facebook groups, Discords, Reddits, and other relevant forums where there are people who you know would be interested in your content. If long-form content isn't your thing and you're strictly a shorts creator, you definitely should check these videos out. See you in the next one.